What is up, friends? Welcome back for another movie reaction. Excited to be checking out Stand By Me today because it got a surprising amount of votes on the poll on Patreon for it. I haven't really heard too much about the movie before, and I don't recall too many people mentioning it, and so I'm very interested to check it out now and see what all the hype is about, I guess you could say. But just judging off the cover, it looks like we're keeping a similar theme to The Sandlot with just following a group of kids. At least that's all I saw on the cover. It looks like they're going on some sort of trip or something. They all had a bunch of bags, so that's the only thing that I know going into this. Don't really know any of the cast or anything, haven't looked up any of the names, and so I'm hoping to have a good time with it. But hopefully you all enjoy watching along with me for it. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow, and of course you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon, link for that in the description below. You can also get early access to all my YouTube videos there as well if you would like. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Stand By Me. Whoa, man, that's a graphic way to start this movie. Yikes, I mean, it's just in the paper, but I'm assuming maybe this guy knew him?
I was 12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being. It happened in the summer of 1959.
Jeez, bro, two things. One, that's so young to witness a dead body, but two, he said the first time, so it must be a regular thing.
I was living in a small town in Oregon called Castle Rock. There were only 1,281 people, but to me, it was the whole world.
The only time I've ever heard Castle Rock mentioned, I don't even know if it's a real place or not, is just in Stephen King stuff, and obviously there's the show Castle Rock. Is this a Stephen King movie, but I didn't realize it?
How do you know a Frenchman's been in your backyard?
I am French, okay?
Your garbage cans are empty and your dog's pregnant.
Where do I know that guy from? Man, his face is so recognizable.
Chris Chambers was the leader of our gang and my best friend. Came from a bad family and everyone just knew he'd turn out bad.
Wait, he's the one who died in the paper from before, because I recognize the name Chambers, unless it's a different one.
Teddy Duchamp was the craziest guy we hung around with. His dad was given to fits of rage. One time he held Teddy's ear to a stove and almost burned it off.
Oh gosh, until that line came up, I wasn't even paying attention to his ear. That poor kid.
Wait till you hear this. You won't believe it. It's unbelievable. Can you guys camp out tonight? Yeah, I think so. You got to, man. Sincerely, you won't believe this.
Oh, he really is building this up. My gosh, I'm very interested now.
Well, I was under the porch digging, you know?
We saw him. It ain't nothing to us. The kid's dead, so it ain't nothing to him neither. And who gives a they ever find him? I don't.
Oh, he stumbled onto a massive conspiracy all of a sudden.
Think we should tell the cops.
They're gonna want to know how the hell we got way out on Back Harlow Road.
We can make an anonymous call.
Trace those calls, stupid. I seen it on Highway Patrol and on Dragnet.
And everyone knows the movies and shows are exactly like real life.
I know the Back Harlow Road. It comes to a dead end by the Royal River. The train tracks are right there.
Nice cutting right there. I love the camera angles they used as well. And maybe I recognize the kid with the glasses from the Goonies, because it would make sense, because he's probably around the same age.
I bet you anything that if we find him, we'll get our pictures in the paper.
Yeah, we can even be on TV.
Sure.
We'll be heroes.
Yeah. Billy will know where I found out.
Gotta get their one chance to shine. Well, I'm assuming they're successful, though, because he said he saw a body around this age.
I wanted to share my friend's enthusiasm, but I couldn't. That summer at home, I had become the invisible boy.
Is he actually got a superpower, or is that just what he calls himself because nobody listens to him?
In April, my older brother Dennis had been killed in a Jeep accident. 4 months had passed, but my parents still hadn't been able to put the pieces back together again.
Jeez, these kids are living terrible lives, man. So much death and sadness.
You wear that cap, you know how many fish we're gonna catch?
How much?
A zillion fish. And it looks good on you, too, just like that. Give me a hug.
You found it.
Huh?
I like the editing of this movie, transitioning from scene to scene. Seemed like his brother was pretty nice.
Why can't you have friends like Denny's?
Dad, they're okay.
Thief and 2 Phoebes?
Chris isn't a thief.
He stole the milk money at school. He's a thief in my book.
Oh geez, pretty harsh dad right there. I don't know a whole lot about the kids, so maybe he's correct, but I think Gordy needs a little bit of upliftment right now.
Dad, what is it? You want to be the Lone Ranger or the Cisco Kid?
Oh my gosh, dude, what? This seems like such a bad idea. But I mean, if they're searching for dead bodies, maybe they'll need it.
Is it loaded? Hell no! What do you think I am? Jesus! Let's get out of here!
Their reactions, that's fantastic. It's also a good way to introduce a loaded gun if it does come back into play later.
Hey, girls, where you going?
Hey, come on, man. My brother gave me that.
Now you're giving it to me.
Whoa, the man, the myth, the legend, Kiefer Sutherland, or more famously known as Jack Bauer.
You're a real asshole, you know that? Oh,
Take it back.
come on, man. Stop it.
Oh gosh, dang it. I wanted to be able to root for him. He seems like a bad dude in this one. Don't see him in too many movies.
I take it back.
There. I feel a whole lot better about this. How about you?
Oh gosh, I am excited he's in this movie though. Love his hairstyle. No chance that's his only scene. He's gotta pop up more.
Hey, I'm kind of hungry. Who's got the food?
Did anybody bring anything?
Not me.
Why didn't you bring something?
What am I supposed to do? Think of everything? I brought the comb.
Oh, bring.
Yeah, they can't eat the comb. They're only a few minutes into it and they're already screwed.
I got $1 too, and 68 cents from Chris, 60 cents from Teddy, 7 cents from.
That'll get you a nice loaf of bread in 2021, so hopefully they can fare better than that.
Train coming. Come on, Teddy.
I'm gonna dodge it.
Teddy lives life on the edge, dude. He seems like the wildest of the group for sure.
Come on, man. Come on. No. Come on, down this way. You asshole.
Jeez, bro, does Teddy have a death wish? My gosh. Isn't that what they said about the other kid? He got hit by a train?
You're trying to kill yourself.
I don't need no babysitter.
You do too.
Dang, man, that's a pretty tense scene already. I love the way they're layering these characters. Not a friend group without drama.
No trespassing was enforced by Milo Pressman and his dog Chopper. Milo had trained Chopper not just to sick, but to sick specific parts of the human anatomy.
Yikes, dude. We already just finished dealing with a scary dog. I don't want that to happen again.
Hey, you guys been watching the Mickey Mouse Club lately?
Yeah.
I think that's tits are
Nice,
getting
dude.
bigger.
Oh my gosh, of course that's what they want to talk about. Went from a very innocent to a non-innocent conversation real quick.
Everything was there and around us. We knew exactly who we were and exactly where we were going. It was grand.
Freaking troublemaker. It's wild watching this right after The Sandlot though, because the structure is so similar with the narration and everything.
We better go get the food. We'll flip for it. Odd man goes. 4 tails. Man, that's a goocher.
What a phrase. That's fantastic. I've never heard that word before.
Come on, flip again.
You lose, Gordy.
Go get the provisions, you morphodite.
These kids' vocabulary is quite wild. Figures it would be Gordy that has to go.
You look like your brother, Denny. People ever tell you that?
Sometimes.
I remember the year was all conference. Quarterback.
Dang, I don't think he really wants to go down memory lane right now. I'm sure it's still pretty painful for him.
There'll be some scouts at the game tomorrow.
Dad, can I have the potatoes?
Are you gonna see Jane after the game?
Can you please have the potatoes?
Dorothy, don't talk to the boy about girl.
He was the invisible boy before his brother died as well. This is rough. Seemed like they really only care about Denny.
Gordy wrote a story. It was really good.
Football takes concentration. You start in on the girls and his mind's all over the place. Dorothy, I don't know how many.
I really liked it.
Yo, Denny's a boss. I like him a lot already. Looking out for his brother like that.
Do you play football?
No.
What do you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, your brother, Denny Shark, could play football.
This movie's doing a great job at setting up these characters. I'm very much on Gordy's side now. Seems like it's been him against the world here for a little bit. Judging off how his friends have been acting so far, I bet they're just hiding to scare him.
Hey, you kid, what are you doing there?
Oh no, never mind. It's way worse than that. Please tell me he can get over the fence in time. This is not what we need right now. And he's got all the food too.
Now he said Sick'em Boy, but what I heard was Chopper Sick Balls.
Man, great narration and editing. That freaking scream.
I like to see Troy climb over his fence and get me fat ass.
Don't you call me that, tin weasel peckerwood loony son.
What did you call me?
Your dad's a loony.
Oh gosh, man, getting real personal with the insults now.
My father stormed the beach at Normandy.
He's crazier than a house rat.
You call my dad a loony again, and I'll kill you.
Another great scene right here, man. Love learning the background of him and his dad.
Foul mouth, who a master.
Nobody rings out my old man. My father started the beach.
I said come back here.
Man, the adults in this town seem absolutely terrible. But that's interesting that his dad was a soldier. I can see why he respects him, but he must have had a hard time after the war if he did those things to his kid.
Sorry if I'm spoiling everybody's good time.
I'm not sure it should be a good time. You saying you want to go back?
No.
But going to see a dead kid, maybe it shouldn't be a party.
This dialogue is great. Also, this friend group seems so much better than Gordy's dad was letting on earlier. They seem really good for each other. Nice, man. That's great. Who knew a song with one word only could be so catchy?
Am I weird? Yeah, but so what? Everybody's weird. You ready for school? Junior high. You know what that means. The next junior won't be split up.
Oh man, that would suck, especially seeing their relationship up to this point.
You're gonna meet a lot of new guys. Smart guys.
I'm not going in with a lot of pussies. Forget it.
Well, then you're an asshole.
What's asshole about wanting to be with your friends?
It's asshole if your friends drag you down.
Oh wow, Chris is extremely mature for his age. This is reminding me of like the Good Will Hunting friendship right here.
Mighty Mouse is a cartoon. Superman is a real guy. No way a cartoon could beat up a real guy.
The most sophisticated discussion happening right here while the other one's going on.
You're just a kid, Gordy.
Oh, gee, thanks, Dad.
Wish the hell I was your dad. It's like God gave you something, man. All those stories that you can make up.
First off, great dialogue. This is excellent. But also my suspicion that it's a Stephen King movie because of Castle Rock and the fact that they're talking so much about his gift with writing and everything. I wonder if this is like somewhat of a true story about his childhood, maybe. That could be a pretty big reach, though.
Vern, you better turn yours over.
This is the way I like to do it. Aw, man. Oh, man, you got any more, Gordy?
Poor Vern just can't do anything right. Seems like a pretty fun time so far, though, for him.
Nothing like a smoke after a meal.
Yeah. I cherish these moments.
Oh, jeez, dude, this dialogue trying to act so adult.
Why don't you tell us the story?
I don't know.
Come on, Gordo. Not one of your horror stories, okay? I don't want to hear no horror stories.
Dude, this has got to be what I was thinking before then, if they're talking about horror stories and whatnot, which makes this even more enjoyable if it is true.
Well, this kid, he's our age, but he's fat. But, you know, it's not his fault. It's his glands.
Oh, yeah, my cousin's like that. She weighs over 300 pounds.
Jeez, a lot of fat people in this movie based off the dialogue and whatnot.
Instead of calling him Davy, they call him Lardass. At school, they put this sticker on his back that says wide load, and they rank him out and beat him up whenever they get a chance.
This is some pretty heavy stuff for a kid to come up with this story, man. Yikes.
The greatest revenge idea a kid ever had.
The next contestant, John Wigan.
Oh man, a raucous crowd right there. They're hype. This man's also got the Kentucky Fried Chicken bow tie or whatever you call it.
Young Master David Hogan.
These absolute tools, dude. What the heck is wrong with him? Man looks like an absolute unit. I wouldn't mess with him.
Don't pay any attention to those fools, Lardass. It's Davy.
Bro, I hope this man gets the revenge that he deserves. This is terrible. Everyone's awful.
Chow down, wide load.
Go!
Let's go, Davey. Get it, my guy. Show all these fools up. Is this the revenge that he was talking about? Just winning the contest?
Lardass wasn't really interested in winning. What he wanted was revenge. And right before he was introduced, he'd gotten ready for it.
This is great. Love the way they're cutting back and forth. I'm just as glued to the screen as those kids.
I am in Portland. The boss man.
What the heck is his plan right here? He chugged that. Is this just gonna make him throw up or something? Or does it just make it easier for stuff to go down?
Slowly, a sound started to build in Lardass' stomach.
No way. Is everyone gonna be in the splash zone? Is he gonna let it out on everybody?
Before Bill Travis knew it, he was covered with 5 pies worth of used blueberries. The women in the audience screamed.
Let's go, dude. What a boss move right there. Also absolutely disgusting.
But when the smell hit the crowd, that's when Lardass's plan really started to work. Girlfriends barfed on boyfriends.
Just a massive chain reaction of throw up. What a freaking scene. How do you come up with this?
A complete and total barforama.
Yes, dude, they're freaking cheering. That's awesome. What a story. He is a very gifted storyteller, that's for sure.
Did Lardass have to pay to get in the contest?
No, Vern. They just let him in.
Oh, great. Great story.
Fern cracks me up. I think he's got a few ideas about entering contests now, too.
Mickey's a mouse, Donald's a duck, Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy?
If I can only have one food for the rest of my life, that's easy. Pass.
These discussions. I love that freaking question Gordy posed, though. Getting to the real stuff.
I didn't cry at Denny's funeral. Miss him, Chris. I really miss him.
I know.
This is incredible dialogue, and all the kid actors are doing an excellent job as well. They're really hitting on all the emotional notes.
Maybe you could go into the college courses with me. That'll be the day. Why not? You're smart enough.
Hey, we saw in the future that he's an attorney, so he definitely should go for it. Clearly he's good.
No one even asked me if I took the milk money that time.
Did you take it?
Yeah, I took it. Maybe I was sorry and I tried to give it back. Tried to give it back? Maybe. Just maybe.
Love digging deeper into this story and about his character.
The next week, Old Lady Simons had this brand new sugar on when she came to school. I stole the milk money, but Old Lady Simon stole it back from me. Do you think that anyone would have believed it? Oh.
Interesting, man. This is wild learning this new bit of info.
I was the stupid one for even trying to give it back. Just never thought a teacher would be so anyway.
This is amazing acting and writing right here, man. Some of the best acting from kids that I've seen, I think. Feels too real.
I guess I'm just a pussy, huh? Yeah.
What a phenomenal scene, man. That was excellent. Love seeing a different side of Chris come out there, more vulnerable. If everyone was awake right there, I don't think we would have heard that stuff.
Ace, I gotta tell you something, but you gotta swear on your mother's good name that you won't tell anybody.
You got it, pal.
You know that Brower kid? Well, I could tell you something about him, but you gotta swear on your mother's good name you ain't gonna tell nobody.
Oh, they're both breaking. I thought it was just gonna be that guy. Interesting. Are they gonna go show up at the place right when the kids get there?
We go up with a whole bunch of fishing gear, and if a cop asks us what we're doing there, we're just here to take a couple steelhead out of the river.
We're gonna be famous. We're gonna be on every radio and TV show in the country.
That's hilarious. They have the exact same motivation as the kids. It's gonna be a race to the finish, and they got a car.
How are we supposed to get across this?
We'll use you as a raft.
Very funny.
Oh man, that thing's a little bit too deep, I think, unless they really just want to get all their clothes completely dirty.
It's not that deep. You can walk across.
Oh no, and all their sleeping bags are messed up too. You always gotta check a little bit farther out.
I suppose this is fun for you.
No, but this is.
Teddy, dude, freaking bully, man. Man's absolutely wild.
Come on, you guys.
Vern, there's something on your neck.
There is something on your neck.
Oh no, dude. This just went from bad to worse. Oh gosh, dude, they're covered. That sucks so bad. They can't catch a freaking break.
Chris.
Oh no, the worst nightmare no matter what age you are. Oh gosh, dude, there's so much blood. Poor Gordy had to be the one to get it too.
40?
I never met anybody who fainted before.
Clifford, dude, what a guy. Everything is so magical to him that they're experiencing.
Let's go back.
What a surprise! The king of the pussies wants to go back too.
Stop calling me that.
Pussy, pussy, pussy,
You
pussy!
four-eyed psycho.
Oh no, now they're all breaking apart, fighting. I guess the path isn't the worst part of their problems.
Stop it! I'm not going back.
Dang, bro, boss moment right there from Gordy, laying down the law. They've come too far to quit.
At the time, I didn't know why I needed to see that body so badly. Even if no one had followed me, I would have gone on alone.
Dang, that's an interesting line right there. I'm not sure I know exactly why either he needs to find it. Maybe it's to prove something to himself, or maybe it's connected to his brother.
I got him! I got him!
Don't go back.
Oh, something's gonna go bad right here. Ace seems like the kind of guy to never break in a chicken match. Oh, what? I can't believe it. This absolute madman. That kind of scares me if they meet up with the kids at some point, because you know Ace is taking no prisoners then.
This the back Harlow Road? Yeah. Our kid must be around here someplace. You and Vern watch the left side of the tracks. We'll take the right.
Gotta move freaking fast before the demon crew shows up, because they have the people who know exactly where it's buried.
I see him! Look! I see him! I see him!
None of us could breathe. Somewhere under those bushes was the rest of Ray Brower.
Whoa, never mind, man. They found him immediately. What a scary sight, though.
The kid wasn't sick. The kid wasn't sleeping. The kid was dead.
Oh gosh, man, that would be so rough seeing that. This is what they came for, though. They got what they wanted.
Why did you have to die?
What's the matter with Gordy?
Nothing. Why don't you guys just go over there and look for some branches, okay?
I think that line definitely tells us it has everything to do with his brother, because it sounded like he died by a similar freak type accident.
Why did Denny have to die? I don't know. It should have been me. Don't say that. It should have been me. Don't say that, man. My dad said it. I'm no good.
Man, I hate his dad so much for making him feel this way. That's so terrible. But also, he may just be reading too much into it. I don't think the dad really hates him.
He hates me so good.
Poor kid, but once again, amazing acting. Did not expect that heading into this movie.
You're gonna be a great writer someday, Gordy. You might even write about us guys if you ever get hard up for material.
Hey, maybe that's what the narration from the future is. Maybe that's his book about him or something that he finally wrote. Chris is a good dude. I like him a lot.
What the do you know about this?
My little brother.
Oh, that's his brother? I don't think I realized that. Oh, unless he was talking about the other kid, because it showed Chris right after that. The timing couldn't have been worse.
You guys have two choices. You either leave quietly, we take the body, or you stay, we beat the shit out of you, we take the body.
Didn't realize Kiefer was such a bad boy back in the day. I'm not a fan. I much prefer his good side. He is doing a good job, though.
Your ass is grass.
Hold it. This is your last chance. What do you say, kid?
Why don't you go home and your mother some more?
Chris, what a legend. Just going right back at him. Don't let this fool win.
No problem.
Yeah. Oh, dude, let's go. For a second, I thought he actually shot him. They mean business.
Suck my fat one, you cheap dime store hood.
What are you gonna do, shoot us all?
No, Ace. Just you.
Dude, Gordy's a freaking boss. What an awesome line right there. That'd strike fear in me.
We're gonna get you for this.
Maybe you will and maybe you won't.
Oh, we will.
Let's freaking go. Dude, what a scene, man.
You're gonna take him? No.
But we came all this way. We were supposed to be heroes.
Not this way, Teddy.
Awesome character development right there, man. This is fantastic. Also, I love the little thing about Teddy acting all tough throughout the whole movie, but he was one of the first to run off.
In the end, we decided that an anonymous phone call was the best thing to do. We headed home, and although many thoughts raced through our minds, we barely spoke.
This is such a great story, man. I'm loving the progression, but also good on him for doing that. The real heroes are the ones that don't need credit.
Well, see you in school. Yeah. Yeah.
See you in junior high.
It'd be real hard to leave each other after that. That was quite the adventure, a lot more than I was thinking it was gonna be.
As time went on, we saw less and less of Teddy and Vern. They became just two more faces in the halls.
Oh, that's so sad, man.
Vern got married out of high school, had 4 kids, and is now the forklift operator at the Arsenault Lumberyard.
That's not sad, though. Good on Vern, what a boss.
Teddy tried several times to get into the army, but his eyes and his ear kept him out. Last I'd heard, he'd spent some time in jail.
Dang, that's not a very ceremonious ending to his story. It's unfortunate.
Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant. 2 men got into an argument. Chris tried to break it up. He was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly.
Oh, gosh, dude, that's so freaking heartbreaking. I feel so sad. Chris was such a good dude. And poor Gordy's lost, like, everyone close to him.
Dad, can we go now?
You ready?
Yeah, we've been ready for an hour.
Okay, I'll be right there.
My dad's weird. He gets like that when he's writing.
You don't know the masterpiece that he's just written, though. I'm glad to see he's got a family of his own now, though. Dang, kind of a very bittersweet ending right there, but what a freaking movie, man. That was so good, so well written and acted. So it was Stephen King. I got that feeling early on because of the Castle Rock, and if this was early on in the channel, I may have been pretty surprised by it, but after seeing stuff like Shawshank and Green Mile, the man can write and nail any genre out there. Very interested if I recognize any of these names. Oh, Chris Chambers was River Phoenix. I did not realize that. I mean, I know his name. I don't think I really would recognize him by his older face, but I know that just like Chris, sadly, River Phoenix also died too young, so I think that makes his performance even more impactful. Incredible actor though, man. That family is gifted in front of the camera. Both River, I need to see more of his work now, man, because as a kid, he nailed it. Obviously, Joaquin, just a legend as well. But I know I mentioned how much I love the acting in The Sandlot and how good that was, but I feel like in this, it was on a whole another level just because of all the different emotional beats and just the heavy, mature material that we were dealing with. And the filmmaking was great as well. Love the camera work and stuff like that. It just really made you feel like you were there with the kids the whole time, their whole journey. There's so many good Stephen King based movies out there that I did not realize.